I've got all these clips. Now what I need to do is I need to compile them into one shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a sequence first. So I'm just going to right click and new item sequence. Now this will depend on what you want to play blast it as. Let's say you want it to be 1080 and we need it to be 24 frames per second, of course. So we'll go with that and hit OK. So this is going to be our quad view. So like that. What's happening now? I'm not editing a new demo reel. I should at some point. I'm just doing a demo on how to get a quad layout. So if you have to show multiple clips on at once in your demo reel and you need to get a quick layout. So we've got a quad view here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag in 4 of the clips. So just drag them in. Boop. Like that, and lay them out one on top of the other, like so. So now we've got 4 clips, but they're all one on top of the other. And I think I should have probably done this at, yeah, let me actually undo this. I'm going to change the sequence settings just because I realized that I play blast everything at 1280 by 720. So let's not have to scale things up. Okay. There we go. Nice and full screen. So drag them all over top like so. Voila. And for the sake of cleanliness, let's say they're all the same length, like so. Okay, now to do the quad view, the easiest thing I like to do is I'll just take the scale, set it to 50%, and then it's a pain to have to move the clips manually, this is kind of just a pain unless you know the numbers. So for example, it starts at 640 in this case by default. If I divide that by half, 320. That'll put it right to the edge. Again, divide by half, so 360 would be 180. Now it's lined up right at the top edge. If you don't want to do that, you can click on the little box symbol here and just drag it where you need it to be, approximately. Now I think if you hold, there is a snapping option, I forget where it is, but let's just move it. So 320 by 180. Okay, let's do the next one. Once again, scale 50. Let's line it up to the top, 180. And then this is 640 by default. So what I need to do is I need to move it the other way. So half of 640 is 320. I have to add that to 640. So that's going to be 960. Now it's perfectly lined up on that side. So we basically just do that. 320. And let's set the scale to 50 first. And then this is going to be 180 plus 360. So half of 360, and then we add it in. So that's going to be 440. Or sorry, no, 540. So now, let's take the last one. Oops. Which is this one. 540. And this was 760. And 50%. Or sorry, 780. What? Or 8 something. 960, that's it. I should have just done the math again instead of trying to remember the number. So like that. So now we've got our quad view. So it takes a little bit of setup to begin with, but then you're done. Now, let's say we need to set up another one. Instead of having to redo another quad view from scratch, what I'll do is I'll just duplicate our other quad view. So let's call this quad view 2. Open it up, and let's say I need to replace the hand animation with my staff spin animation. I'm just going to select the staff spin up here in the bin, right click on the hand animation test down here, replace with clip from bin. Boop. It applies the scaling, it applies everything, done. So now, if I need to redo another one, if I had another 4 clips, I can just go, okay, let's take our Overlord facial animation. Let's replace the Aya one, right click, replace with clip from bin, done. Now that scaling is a little off, so I'll put that to 100. There you go. Now, ideally, all your play blasts should be the same size, so you wouldn't have that issue. But there you go. And you're good. So that's really, for me, the quick way I would do it. It takes a little bit of setup at first, but then whenever you need to make another one, it's just duplicate it and then replace the elements inside. And now you got this nice little quad view, which is actually kind of cool. It makes me want to take all the animations I've done on stream, make a little layout of it, like just a collage, and just get to see all of it. See the visual journey of everything we've